Hi guys, you're welcome to another episode of Thought Central with Uche. My name is Uche Akomas. As you all know, Thought Central with Uche is a program that is designed to inspire a positive change by changing the narrative from my little corner. And I consider everywhere I find myself and record my videos as my little corner. Today I want to talk about something that is so dear to me, and it's nothing but values. values, values. Now, we really don't talk about values, although we expect to see people display that or live by certain values. But the truth is, values cannot be done away with. There are values that our parents inculcated in us growing up. You know, when you see an elder, if you're a younger person and you're seeing you're sitting down and an elder walks into the room and apparently the seat you're occupying is the only seat in the room. The values our parents inculcated, one of the values our parents inculcated in us is for the younger person to, stand up for the elder person to sit. That's one of the values. I would call that a social value. We have moral values, we have social values, we have educational values, we have spiritual values, and the list goes on. And these values are what define us as humans. These values reflect in our choices, in our actions, in the way we relate with people, in what we say to people, and basically the way we relate with people. There are good values and there are bad values. Good values, good, they are good, and if you bring them in 20 years, 100 years to come, they'll still be good. So bad values are opposite of the good values. Now, the bad value is when an elder comes in and a younger person is sitting down and the younger person doesn't just bat an eyelid, doesn't just get perturbed about the presence of the elder. And the wokeness in that younger person's mind would not allow that younger person to get up for the elder to sit. That's wrong value. That's the bad value. That's a bad social value. I grew up in a home where all these values were inculcated in me, and I thank God for the kind of parents I have. My dad, God bless his soul, did a good job together with my mom. God bless her. She's still alive. Mommy, I love you. And when I go out, when I meet people and I interact with people, and I hear, oh, your parents did a good job, right? And it's a thumb up for them. But in as much as they applaud my parents, in as much as they commend my dad and my mom for bringing up us well, bringing me, my siblings up, well, and inculcating the right values, the values are for my benefit. And it helps us even in a relationship with the opposite sex, romantic relationships, and ultimately marriage. Now, I know you say, Uche, you're talking about relationship again and marriage again. I don't know if I can stop talking about these two things, right? Because I'm very passionate about them. I'm a relationship and marriage enthusiast. So I don't know if I'll ever stop talking about relationship and marriage. Besides, that's what our hopes revolve around. I mean, we get involved, we fall in love, we fall out of love, we get married, people divorce, people get separated. And these values come in place. That's why I said the values cannot be done away with. Good values especially cannot be done away with. And I need us to understand that values are what get married. Values are what get married. Values are what stay married. Values are what get separated. Values are what get divorced. So whether you like it or not, we cannot take away values from humans because it's a set of our beliefs, principles, ethics, etiquettes, and all you can think of. The way we relate with people, the way we view life, our perception about life, the way we want to be treated, the way we want to treat other people, the way we treat people. But the thing is, some of these values have been ignored, or they seem to be flying off the window. Now, I grew up in the kind of home that, as a child, as a pupil, primary school pupil, as a secondary school student, if you came back from school with an item that does not belong to you, and God help you, my mom or my dad saw them or saw it, you were in big soup. They will beat me up because they know that they did not buy it for me. But now we see men, young women own cars, they're not working, and their parents are celebrating them. We are in a society where, sorry, I have a call coming in, I have to decline it. I need to round off this thing. Sorry about that, a call came into my phone. So I was saying that we are in a society where people buy things that under normal circumstance they cannot afford. You know, when we see things happening and we don't ask questions, years back, you see a young man bring a car home, and the father asks him, how did you get this car? Okay, I know you're working, yes, but how are you able to raise the money to buy this kind of car? But we see young boys, we see young girls who are not really working. We don't know the source of their income, but we see them carrying, driving Porsche cars, running into millions of naira or into millions of dollars, and nobody's asking questions. A girl in school, a university student, has the latest iPhone, and it's not like she comes from a very rich background. Nobody's asking questions. Rather, their mothers will celebrate them. Well done, my son, you're a happening babe, you're a happening guy, big boy, you've arrived. Where are the values? Where have our values gone?